Hey folks, Ben here from the Fibreglass Factory. Just want to talk to you about fitting a 3-piece rear spoiler. Just before we do that, if you can do me a favour and click the subscribe button, you'll be notified by any new videos that we put up, which will be helpful for your project. Alright, so this particular product wasn't our product, and it was quite challenging to fit actually. Some of the issues that we had was it didn't sort of meet up with the edge of the boot lid here, so it was about probably 6 mil short. It sort of sat up about 1 inch here on either side, and because of that I had to put a cut right down through the middle. I could not physically pull it down and be happy with the amount of tension that it was under to get it to sit right. It's actually turned out quite well and I'm quite happy with it, but if I had had a little bit more time up my sleeve, I would have just ordered another spoiler from somewhere else, and it would have probably saved the customer a few dollars. Not much, but the $500 or whatever I might have paid for another one would have saved us quite a considerable amount of time. So do your research when you're purchasing products. Alright, so what I did was I put a cut down here, and I said to the customer, I can't get this to bolt down because it's just too far out. So I've ended up gluing it down. In hindsight, I may have been able to make it bolt down, but it would have been more extra work. Gluing it down was good because it all just sits perfect now, when I would have had to muck around probably putting more bolts in there to get it to pull down to the shape that I wanted it to sit to. So back to this. I put a cut through here, pulled it down, I screwed it in a number of places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven different places I screwed it. I actually cut these sections out. I actually made a little template up for this here, and then I measured and filed and made these work. It was actually it's actually turned out quite well. I wasn't expecting it to turn out as good as it has. We had a round hole here. I fiberglassed that up just by sort of feathering out around the hole and then glassing that up. The cut that I'd put through here, I V'd it out, and then I ran strips of glass through here on the outside and on the inside as well, making sure that every time I glassed it, I'd screw it back onto the body so it was in exactly the same shape where I wanted it to be. What I didn't want to happen is that I glass it off the car and then it wouldn't fit back on the car again. So when we glassed it on the outside, it was screwed to the car, pulled it off, glassed it on the inside, screwed it back on while it was still wet. Okay, with these corner pieces, these were also challenging. This was kicked out here across the line, so I ground it back, and then I actually put a piece of fiberglass in there and fiberglassed up the edges again. I'll show you a shot from the inside here. As you can see there, it's a blanked off section, and just to get that line to line up. It also didn't line up here. This might have been because it's possible that I've fitted it a little bit back than is normal, but I'm not sure of that. I fitted it basically to where it wanted to fit the best. So I sort of trimmed this line to so that it sort of ran in line with the body line there, and the same here. I trimmed that to fit to there. Here I extended. I put a cut through here and pulled it down so that it lined up here. So it's basically all the same kind of work on the other corner. Overall, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. Do me a favour, subscribe so you can get some notifications of our upcoming videos, and thanks for watching.